Are you having a hard time now because you don't have an emergency fund? My name is Monina Evangelista. I am a businesswoman, I'm an entrepreneur, and a financial advisor. But before I proceed with our discussion for today, can I request you all to please click the subscribe button below to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell button so that every time that we upload a new video, you will all be notified and we can watch them together. Okay, so let me give you some tips now on how to effectively build your emergency fund. So experts say that we have to build 3 to 6 months worth of an emergency fund. For example, you are earning 20,000 a month, so that is like 60 to 120,000. That is the ideal. If you are earning 100,000, that's 300 to 600,000 of emergency fund, right? So how are we going to do that? You have to set aside 10% of your income every time. So for example, today's sweldo, you got 50,000, you set aside the 5,000 immediately before you spend. Okay? Yan yung parating sinasabi na save before you spend. Don't spend and then save whatever is left. No, stop doing that. For those of you who would find this very difficult, this is one tip or one technique that I would like to introduce to everyone. And I call it the 4, 5, 6, 7 rule. So let me just show you how the 4, 5, 6, 7 rule or technique works. So whatever you are earning, you divide that to 4, 5, 6, 7. So say for example, you earn 50,000 a month. Then you divide it by 4, 5, 6, 7. Now the answer is 10.9. So you can just round it off to 11 or drop the 94 to make it easier to remember. So your multiplier is the answer. It means that I'm going to save whatever is the date today, you multiply it with your multiplier, and that is how much you should save today. So this is like a daily thing.
Alam mo tayo mga Pilipino, mahilig tayo sa mga retail tingi, no? Imbes na bumili ka ng isang case na Coke, bumibili tayo ng isang Coke. Imbes na bumili ka ng isang kilong asukal, bumibili tayo ng mga pouch na maliliit, diba? Okay, so anyway.
So the multiplier in my example again is 11. So today is actually the 7th of the month. So if my multiplier is 11, I just put 77 pesos in my emergency fund, wherever that is.
So ngayon 77. Tomorrow, because it's the 8th tomorrow and my multiplier is 11, tomorrow I will add 88 pesos. And 99 pesos on the 9th, and 110 pesos on the 10th, etc. etc. Hanggang sa dumating ka sa 30th of the month, so you are going to put 330 pesos into your savings account, emergency fund account. Okay? So that is one trick.
Again, just divide your salary or your income to the number 4, 5, 6, 7, and then whatever is the answer, that will be your multiplier for your emergency fund. Because when you total everything that you're going to save in a month, that would almost be around 10% already. Oh, and I have another tip. Okay, so you know banks, they have this auto transfer system wherein, for example, you receive your payroll income in an account, then you set up another savings account that automatically transfers, for example, 5,000 every month or 10,000 every month to that separate account. So that would be a savings account that you should not touch as long as it is not an emergency. Okay, so here's another tip. You know the spare change that you have that is just making your bag heavy? Just set it aside every time. At the end of the day, all that spare change that you have left in your wallet, in your bag, just put it in a meron kaming ano tawag doon? Basta meron kaming bucket, meron kaming biniling arenola. So, the arenola, sabi kasi nila, well, for foreigners, if you don't know what an arenola is, you just Google it. Well, we have an Arinola. Of course, we bought a new one. And then all the coins that we have every night, we just put it there because they say that it's also for good luck. But anyway, setting aside the superstition, that is what we do also with our coins and our spare change. Then we put it in a bowl. You can do the same because after a few months, you will be surprised how much you have already saved with all those coins just lying around. And here's another tip that I sometimes do also or recommend. If you are the type who would want to build your emergency fund faster, anything that is not a 500 or 1,000 bill in your wallet at the end of the day, put it and set it aside for your emergency fund. So, kung masyadong malaki yung 500, 1,000 lang iiwan mo sa wallet mo, sige, hanggang 100 pesos. So, yung mga 50 pesos tsaka 20 pesos, basta may natira kang 50s and 20s inside your wallet, just put it in your emergency fund stash and let it grow and watch it grow faster. Right? Okay. So, try that and let me know how it works for you. And I hope that, the next time that we catch up and we talk about the emergency fund, you have a little something there already. So anyway,